with me today, I'm wicked excited because
George,
I love the new single. The station loves it, obviously, but the
thank you.
first time I heard this bad boy, you got like a little J.I. in there, a little bit of Maya, a little Kevin Little, and
hmm
it's just like I had to learn more about you, so I'm really excited to talk to you today.
Nah, thank you. Thank you for having me, for real.
What is wild to me is you're only 18, you're so young, which is awesome. I'm jealous. But also at the same time, you're no amateur to any of this. You've been doing this for a
Mhm.
minute. For people who do not know, you were on the Lifetime show Jermaine Dupri did, The Rap
Mhm.
Game. How
Yeah,
old were you when you were on that show?
I was 14. I
Oh
was
my
young.
gosh.
I
Just
was very young.
14. So little. So, what would you say that show has done to kind of prepare you for where you are now?
Um, it gave me kind of like the awareness of like what to expect as far as like and anything because when I went on that show I didn't have experience. I was like the only person on that season with no experience. The other kids were already performing, getting booked, doing
Which is
videos.
wild.
Yeah, we were all young.
Yeah.
So I went on the show with no experience, and in my head, I'm just like, yo, this is something I want to do. I got to make sure I do it the right way. And it was just to challenge myself, too, and just to see if I had boundaries. Like, I'm new. I don't know what to expect from myself in general. So I'm going to push myself. And who knows, if I slip and I fall, now I know, all right, I got to work in that category. But when I went on that show, I didn't really mess up. I didn't really have a challenge. So that kind of like really just prepped me for the real world because at that point, I mean, I was number. They literally like train you to do crazy things. Like there's a point in time where you got to write a song, memorize it, and then perform it in a day. You got people on stage in front of 10,000 people. Like your nerves catch up to you, you know. So it's
Right.
like you gotta like really prep yourself for this type of stuff. But after it, you just like you do your thing, and it's really what you do after the TV show. Like you have to like really showcase your talent on it, but a lot of people you could win the show and not do anything afterwards.
Right.
You're not really the winner. You gotta do it's what you do afterwards, you know.
Yeah, and speaking of that, afterwards, 2019 was a great year for you musically. You released Hood Life Crisis Volume 1 and 2. Can you talk about your inspiration behind both of those?
Um, just feeling like I had something to prove. I came from a bad situation. I was just trying to, get myself and put my head on the right way. Her Life Crisis Volume 1 was just really a body of work that I put together from the couple of months of me recording. And I was nervous about it. I didn't really know what to expect. I felt like I didn't really organize the concept more and really convey it the way I wanted to. But when it released, it went crazy and it got over 100 million streams
Wow.
independently. So it's like, it's crazy for real. Like, sky's the limit at this point. I'm just really trying to like elevate what I got going on now. I don't want to sound repetitive, and I want to make sure I give my fans exactly what they want, you know?
Love it. Well, you're certainly elevating. I mean, you just got signed to Interscope. I don't know if you can see it, but I wore my Interscope beanie today in
Oh,
honor
wow.
of the
No,
occasion.
let's go, let's go, let's go.
With that all being said, what are your big plans for 2020?
Well, with this whole epidemic going on, my plan was to go on tour again and, perform. But, there's always something going on. So it's like, it's really just trying to adjust. I hope everybody recovers too. If anybody has that, I'm praying for them. My manager has it. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But, yeah, honestly, my plan is to, drop 2 more projects maybe come with an album at the end of the year or early 2021. I just want to plan everything the right way, you know?
Absolutely. Well, we're here for it whenever that happens.
Totally.
Your tour earlier this year, was that your first tour?
Well, it was my first headlining tour.
Awesome.
I went on a tour with the TV show in 2017.
Yeah. How was your first headlining tour? What happened?
And it was dope. Like, I didn't think, like, I thought that it wouldn't really be as, like, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I thought that we wouldn't really sell out shows. I thought that, because it's my first headlining tour, so you never really know what to expect.
Right.
But we sold out a bunch of shows, and then we ended off the tour with sold out shows. And then it was just weird, like, there was a performance in California where a girl got dragged off stage. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. It went on, like, the Wendy Williams show in the Shade Room.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, after that, it was just like, wow, that sucks. But, yeah.
But it's real. It's happening.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nah, yeah. It was a beautiful experience. I loved it, for real. I had a good time.
That's amazing. Well, hopefully when all of this pandemic is over, we can have you up here in Maine, too. Have you ever been to Maine before?
No.
Amazing. Well, it has to happen.
Never. Yeah,
So,
nah.
with the coronavirus, what have you been doing at home to keep yourself busy?
Honestly, just chilling with my family.
Yeah.
This is. I've been busy a lot. Like I haven't really had time to like. I'm always outside.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's just it's cool. Like just sitting inside the house. I've played board games and stuff like that. That's usually stuff I don't do. So it's like I'm trying to like, just get out of my comfort zone with this.
Well, that's kind of a bright side of all this. Get to spend time with your family and kind of like play board games. Are you loaded up on snacks? Are you prepared?
Yeah, we got snacks. I don't really. Yeah, I'm a little. I have like a. I don't want to say I got it too because I don't. But I had like a runny nose and I'm not sure if this is the right word, but congestion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been a little under like the pressure too. I feel a little like sick. I don't know what to expect, but I'm just drinking a lot of water. Really, not really anything else.
That's like what's kind of extra unfortunate about the timing of all this is it's also that season for just colds in general or allergies. So I feel like every time I cough or just sneeze, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening. It's the end.
Yeah, I know.
But we're good. No coronavirus here.
Nervous.
Knock on wood.
I'm gonna wake up. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, it certainly is. And if you don't mind, J.I., I have some questions from Instagram that fans would like to ask, if you will. The first one is from @Deli9419AV. He wants to know, how did you get into music?
Well, I can answer this in two ways. What inspired me to make music was just like, it was always around me. When I was young, I had like a crave to be just successful. I never really wanted to just become a product of my environment because I came from so little. My family never really had anything. And that just really motivated me because I saw how much we struggled and how hard it was. I didn't really want my kids to go through that. Like, I feel like you're really in control of what you do in life, so why not take control and try to go all the way? But me getting into the industry, for people who want to know, was the TV show. That was like my first break. I tagged the television show. I got their attention and they flew me out. And then from there, I just started making music,
Wow.
So, there's so much things you could do with young artists. Like, there's so much things you could do. It's not like there's platforms like World Star, No Jumper. You can put your music on these YouTube channels and get a fan base quickly. It's so easy. Like, it's not easy, but it's easy to like get out there, and put your stuff out there.
The power of social media these days, it's like if you have that drive and that talent, like you can do anything with it if you try to, which is really awesome. All right, another one. @YJ_17 wants to know, when are you dropping Can't Fall in Love in This Club?
It's funny because I had made that song on live, and everybody like I basically just created it from live, and everybody like, wow, that's crazy. Actually, honestly, soon. I'm trying to I want to make this a huge record for real. I don't just want to like release it. I'm trying to like get like a dope feature or two on it, so it really takes off and just and does goes bigger than it's supposed to. But I'm dropping that soon, summertime, definitely. Summertime. Awesome. I gotta,
Well, since you mentioned features, who would your dream features be?
I'm a big fan of The Weeknd.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Burna Boy. You know Burna Boy, right?
Of course.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of him. Wizkid, Drake, of course, and then like more like upcoming and not just upcoming, but more like establishing still. Little Durk. Who else? I don't even know.
You got options.
Yeah.
For sure. So last Instagram question is from my friend @Ryan Delon. He wants to know, if you're the Prince of New York, who would you consider to be the King and Queen of New York?
That's another thing. Like the whole Prince and King thing, that was never my name. Like
Where did that come from, J.I.?
Look, I try to tell people this. It was my Instagram name in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I had like. I just was coming up with names, and I'm like, you know what, the Prince of New York, I was young, too. I was probably maybe 11 or 12, so this was probably 2011 or 10. I had made the Instagram name, so this is almost like 10 years ago, and I just made the Instagram name, and then when I went on the TV show, that's when they called me it, and then I let like a couple years go by. 6ix9ine came out. He started calling himself the King of New York and shit like that. And I never wanted to associate myself with that wave because, like, I feel like everybody in New York is trying to be the king, and the prince is then the third. Like, I feel like that royalty stuff is beyond me. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't compare a prince and a king to a god. You feel me? So
I love it.
It's like I don't really. Whoever wants to be the king, I'll let them have it. Like, I don't even feel like it's about talent nowadays too. It's really about hotness. Like, who's hot, who's not. Like, I don't know. I try not to feed into that because that's beyond me. I don't know. I don't want to say nothing. It's just, you know.
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of hysterical that came from like your childhood thing, and you never meant for that to follow you through this life. And here we are.
Nah. And then everybody associates me with so and so because there's different people that call themselves the Prince of New York. Like, everybody does it now, so it's weird. Like, I just try to mind my business and stay back from it. Like,
so going forward, it's just J.I.
Yeah, J.I.
People are making up the Prince stuff.
Well, they can call me. You know what it is? I can't escape it. It's gonna always follow me.
Right.
I feel like so. But it's J.I., you know, J.I. the Don, too. J.I. the Don is a new name I got. So we coming up with new names and exclusive.
I love it. So my final question for you, J.I., period. Here in Maine, our state motto is Maine the way life should be. It's very wholesome. So I want to know, according to you, what is the way life should be?
I feel like life should be how you want it to be. I feel like too much people wake up unsatisfied. Too much people, they don't end up doing what they want to do. They either live for other people or they live for society. I feel like you should just live your life the way you want to. As long as you wake up and you're happy, you're doing the right thing. Take time, especially when you're young. I tell people this all the time because I was young when I did it and I'm still young. When you're young, try to capitalize off the time you got and put your mind to doing things because that's how prodigies are made and superstars at a young age. I feel like if you really just put your mind to what you want to do and work hard for it, why not try to accomplish it and do it? Like, accomplish your dream. Live your dream. Like, I feel like too much people wake up unsatisfied that it's Monday. Oh, it's Monday. I got to go to work. Oh, it's Tuesday. I want to wake up and be happy. Like, oh, I got to wake up, go to work today. Let's do it. I don't want to have to feel away. I feel like too many people live unsatisfied, and I just feel like just go out and do what you got to do. Live your life. Be happy. Live for yourself. Don't live for other people.
I love that. That is so perfect. Thank you so much for taking time to hang out with me, J.I. Take care of yourself, and I mean, I'm just going to still listen to Need Me every day and love it until the next one, so.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, until we meet again, J.I., hopefully we'll get you in Maine soon.
Of course.
Take care.